Okay guys, I picked up this Flux Core welder from Harbor Freight a while back. I just never got around to opening it. I'm not going to go too crazy with this. I'm just going to show you what you get. You know, that stuff, because there's so many reviews on this online. But I just bought it to play around with. See if I can get you. See there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know what it is. Alright, so let me get it out of the box and I'll show you what we get. Okay, I got it all unboxed. You get of course, your instructions, which you can always download as a PDF off of their site. Carrying strap, which I'm trying to figure out. Let's go in the front and the back somewhere. But anyway, they give you a carrying strap. I would have preferred a handle, but get an extra tip, some tip guards. Of course, you get your round, nothing beefy, just cheap, you know, round. You can always put a new one of those on. And then your gun, which, I mean, it's just your standard gun, nothing crazy. And then, I don't know if you can see this, I don't have very good lighting down here. I'm in my workshop. I'm usually upstairs in my upstairs one, but okay, and then there's your power, alarm. That is your, okay, that's your wire speed, so that's going to be your voltage up there. And then, we get this open. They do give you some general information inside for your duty cycle, suggested voltage, wire speed voltage for the two different sizes of wire, because you can do 0.030 or 0.035, and for the gauge of your metal, some instructions on how to set your wire feed up, and your wire goes on here, and then this is oh, there it goes. When you're first doing that, and that's also so you can get this thing, you just turn it, it's got little latches on it, set it there, depending on what you're running. That's your 3, focus, that's your 3.5, so, you know, whatever you want to run. And then this just got little wings. So you got to have that other piece moved over to get that out. This turns like that. It goes like that. This is the tightness for your wire. Darn it. And this is you tighten that, loosen that. It's just putting pressure on this spool down here, which is compressing your wire, which you got to watch, because this is a flux core. It's not solid wire. You can squish the wire because there's flux inside it. But like I said, it's just something I picked up. I'll show you, but there's tons of reviews on these online. Okay, so I stuck that on for some reason. They got stickers upside down, but whatever. Okay, get that. You gotta put it in there. You pull that lever up. Like I said, I'm doing this one hand. I'm trying to keep pressure on this. Alright, let me get this tightened down so it don't take off. Okay, I had to put the camera down. I really needed to have my tripod down here. So you get to go through there. You have to release that. You got to get it in that little tiny hole down there. And then you can put this back and close that up. Now, trying to figure. Wait a minute, let me see where my. Oh. And a little noise. Okay, now let me shut that back off in a minute. Of course, now it's going to make noise, so give me a second till it quits. Okay. Now, before you feed this through there, I'm going to take this off, which I already loosened up, and this, which I already loosened up. It's your tip. That's how you replace your tips when they go bad. So now, I'm going to make noise again. See if I can get this thing to come out of there. Put it right down there. Okay, give me a second. See if we can get it to feed through. It's just taking forever. Whoop, there it is. Okay, we're out. Get that to shut off. There it goes. Okay, and then you're just going to put your tip back on. And, you know, you do that just because, so it doesn't jam up when it gets to the end. Now I'll have to tighten this down. And then just put your tip on up there. Feed through the hole, maybe. Come on. What are you doing? Always something. Anyway, you get the idea. You got to get it through. I mean, it's a big hole. I don't know why it's. If I bend that up a little, might have to shorten this part. Come on. Can't believe I can't get a stupid. There it goes. Okay, and then that. So I got to tighten the tip up and then screw that back on, and it's basically ready to go. What they basically tell you is, I believe it's when it's coming out, you just, all right, well, let me get this, hold on. Yeah, so they tell you, I guess, it's, you just want your tension so that it bends at like 2 to 3 inches. So let's see here. There you go. Yeah, so it seems like it's bending at like 2 to 3 inches. So actually I got that one pretty good. But you know, the real test will be in running it, and then you can adjust it. But this is your tension here. And this, you don't want to get that too tight either, so I mean, most of your tension's on there. But yeah, that's it, guys.